Okay, and I'm going to throw in one more variable. This variable is actually going to count how many seconds have elapsed during the time that it took to eat these 10 bugs. And so if I go back to variables and I'm going to create one more variable, I'm going to call it seconds, something like that. We're going to set seconds to 0 when things start. And then for forever, we're going to have it start counting. And so I'm going to say, let's make one more here. When flag clicked, forever. We're going to add 1 to the seconds. Add 1 to seconds, wait for a second, and do it again. Okay, so we're going to keep adding the seconds. And I'm going to put this over here on the opposite side. Okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to count the amount of time that it took to go from eating 0 bugs to eating 10 bugs. Now, the other cool thing that we can do with that is we can say, in addition to I am full, we can throw something in there like this join operator. Oops, sorry, not in there, in here. So we can say something like, wow, I just ate, and then we can bring in one more inside the last part, and we can say bugs, and the variable bugs eaten can be, oh no, since we already know how many bugs it will have eaten, we're going to say, wow, that took me, and I'll put a little space bar there, seconds, and then I'm going to say seconds to eat all of them. Wow, that took me blank seconds to eat all of them. And I put a little space after the me, and then I put a little space before the word seconds so that this number that appears there won't be connected to either of those two words. All right, and let's see how this works here. Okay, we'll probably be doing another quick fast forward. Oh, speaking of which, one other thing that I'm going to add just to make this go a little faster is I'm going to move him 15 steps at a time to make him go a little faster. And I'll probably have him wait a little bit less between steps. Let's see how that goes. So he's a little faster now. Okay, so you may have noticed that took 160 seconds before it found that last one. And the last one was hiding almost on top of the rock. So I'm going to change a little bit of the scripting so that the bug doesn't stay on top of the rock. And the way we can do that is we can throw in another if statement for the for the bug. So I'm going to go into my if statements, and I'm going to say, actually, I'll duplicate this one. And I'm going to say, if touching rock, I'm actually going to have it go to a random spot. That way, any bug that happens to land on top of a rock will just get pushed somewhere else. Okay, so I think that will solve that problem. It still might take a while for the lizard to catch them all, but it probably wouldn't be that long.